Hello and welcome to the list of my top 10 favorite historical facts, detailing events and details about those major historical events and figures that didn't actually happen. Confused? Let's go. Number 10. The metric system actually dates back way further than you think. The metric system as we currently know it was actually invented by Aristotle in the 7th century, when he noticed how disordered his society's measuring systems were and thought to himself, "This is stupid," and created the 10-base measurement system we know and love today. Number 9. 15th century Chinese sailor Zheng He's biggest claim to fame is that he was the first person without a beard to ever see a blue whale. Seriously, basically everyone without beards back then had decided to stay on land before that time, meaning that he was the first man without a beard to see a lot of things actually. Upon seeing a blue whale for the first time, legend has it that Zheng He, awestruck by the sight, then uttered, "Neat." Number 8. In the 1880 election, George Robertson was elected to become the 19th President of the United States, all despite one small hiccup. There were no ballots with his name on it. On election night, most of the ballots that would have likely gone for him were destroyed in a fire. But because ballots were harder to collect back then in the 19th century than today in the 21st century, they could never have done a recount. However, since he was so popular, election officials, worried about what the actual number was, just decided to give Robertson the presidency, and hope nothing too bad happened. He's the reason we still use the imperial system. Number 7. The Roman Emperor Titus actually suffered from a strong fear of corn, and would only butter his corn on a pair of tongs taped to a broomstick. Number 6. Some of the earliest evidence of the Earth's rotundity comes from around 150 million years ago, where many noticed how the bodies of some of the larger sauropod dinosaurs were bent slightly downwards at an angle. Number 5. Isaac Newton didn't actually discover gravity. He invented it. Before the apple fell on his head, there was no gravity, but nothing on the Earth floated off. Everything was just magnetically attracted to it. Newton invented gravity himself, but he decided never to patent it, as to make it free and accessible to everyone. Number 4. Okay, which was the first country to send something into space? The United States? Russia? Germany? China? Well, actually, it was little Liechtenstein. Yeah, they've actually had a successful space program since 1868. And have shot people into space with cannons. Well, actually, since the astronauts were obviously never heard from again, people just kind of assumed that they went to space after launch. Number 3. The oldest town in the United States is actually Kirbyville, Missouri, which was first established by French colonists in the year 1387, making it around 631 years old. The newest town in the United States, by contrast, is of course Statesville, Arkansas, which is founded in the year 2039, making it a measly negative 21 years old. Number 2. In order to establish a dominant presence in East Asia, Russia initially built Pyongyang to be its eastern capital, meant on focusing on Russian issues that pertain to East Asia. It was going to be a dual capital alongside Moscow, but they canceled these plans after just a short period of time, after they presumably looked at a map and realized that Pyongyang is not in Russia. Number 1. In the late 1950s, as Cold War panic gripped America under a climate of fear, the US government started to employ the secretive Project Redmayne, an attempt to alter our records of history in US schools by teaching things like how Einstein failed math, or how Christopher Columbus proved that the Earth is round, or how Napoleon Bonaparte was short, or how Catherine the Great died while having sex with a horse. How ridiculous! Thanks for watching this April Fool's Day video. Now, if it wasn't already clear, absolutely none of these facts are true, and should not be propagated anywhere where they could be taken seriously somehow. Honestly, people will believe anything. Either way, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe to learn something new every Sunday.